Hello and welcome. It's been a while since my last podcast, and I want to take a look back, especially looking at why I stopped podcasting, and also take a look forward where I plan on going. A look back, and I stopped months ago in podcasting. And it was, in a way, a result of making a decision to move and knowing how many boxes I had in my garage door that I hadn't even looked at since moving in, which was 3.5 years before. And some of it needed to go because I knew I was going to downsize. The reason I wanted to move was to come back to California to be closer to my kids. And I ended back where I used to live 20 years before. And I am proud of myself in the way that I adjusted well in regards to the furniture that I kept, letting go of what I anticipated not needing. The interesting part was going through all the boxes, the file cabinet, and actually doing a life review, a review of where I had been almost 20 years ago when I packed up and moved from California to New Mexico at that point. It was a deep life review. So many memories coming up. So many, oh, I did that. I totally forgot. And sitting with those memories, I didn't rush through, and it took time as a result. It was looking at my life, how I used to act, transact mostly, and where I am now in a space where I have accepted that I am an elder. And I'm slower in a sense of not slower in thinking, but I'm slower in responding, not so much reacting, and learning what is actually going on, to hear my own thoughts. Can you imagine that? It's quite powerful. And it gives you a lot of insight into what's actually going on underneath. Which leads me to, where do I want to go? Toward a new, my old podcast really was addressing people in a very generic sense, talking about what I thought was important and that could shift and change. The new podcast, which I title The Elder Within, obviously is focused on elderhood, on thoughts, experiences, issues that I see going on with not just growing older, but becoming an elder. And there's a huge difference. Everybody, we all grow older, but not necessarily everybody chooses to become an elder. So those are things that I want to address in my new podcast, looking at why do we need elders? What does it mean to be an elder? What makes you an elder? What are the challenges being an elder? What are the advantages of being an elder? What is the contribution of being an elder? All those things. So I'm really looking forward to 26 being an exciting year. I'm curious how this year is going to unfold in light of what 25 has been and what I sense that 26 might become. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, who knows? I'm open to that, and I'm just plain curious. So I hope to see, I hope that you might be interested in walking along with me. It's not that I am the guru, I know everything, I really don't. There is so much discovery that often happens on a daily basis. Just being engaged with the world, seeing what's going on, being present. And I look forward to this coming year to continue the podcasting again and to see what kind of conversation we can have. That I look forward to the interaction with the listeners, just talking at people. For me, the interaction, the conversation, is a really important part. So have a happy new year, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.